It's all
Yeah,
it's
I
all
think
over.
so
It's
too.
just wrong. It's just
Now,
out.
this is also from Reuters, from the oddly enough section. This is from Guatemala City. Scientists use Calvin Klein cologne to lure jaguars. Yes.
Do they mean real jaguars or cougars?
Cougars. That's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking. Yeah,
This is what it says from Guatemala City. Biologists are tracking jaguars in the Guatemalan jungle. Might smell nice, but it's all in the name of science. While researchers finding Calvin Klein cologne obsession for men attracts the big cats.
Science. Well, I hope you don't want kids too soon.
Yeah. Biologists Roni Garcia and Jose Moreira from the Wildlife Conservation Society Jaguar Conservation Program say they use hidden cameras as a primary source for observing and tracking jaguars in Guatemala's Mayo Biosphere Reserve. But they also rely on Obsession for Men, a cologne known for its complex scent, to help lure them research and hopefully ultimately preserve jaguars in the Central American country. The method we are using to study the jaguars here in Guatemala is a non-invasive method which is based on photographing the individuals by using camera traps. Moreira told Reuters television, it has been very useful using Obsession for Men to get the jaguars in front of these camera traps. That allows us to estimate with greater confidence the genders and the numbers that live in each studied site. This discovery that Obsession for Men acted as a magnet for jaguars was as a result of an experiment by the WCS's Bronx Zoo in New York.
Oh my
The
God.
WCS is looking for ways to get cheetahs in front of camera traps after several years of testing with different fragrances. Found spraying the musky Obsession for Men near the heat and motion sensitive cameras drew the cats for longer than other scents. They also tried out about 23 other fragrances, but Obsession for Men kept the cat's attention for the longest, like Nina Ricci's La Air du Temps coming in second. Now, the practice made its way down to Guatemala, where Garcia and Moria said they have been recording similar successes in the wild since 2007, allowing them to track jaguars and even recording their mating rituals. Garcia said that the results will be invaluable to conservation efforts.
They have entirely too much time.
Yes. They say these camera traps help us to identify how many jaguars are living in this area and helps us to have control over the population and lets us say to the government, to the public, that Laguna del Tigre still deserves conservation, he said. The WCS said it tentatively plans to expand the use of cologne in programs in Venezuela, Nicaragua, Bolivia, Peru, and Ecuador in coming years.
Oh
my God.
goodness.
You know, it's time to take phone calls.
On that note.
You can give us a call at 503-288-4442.
Ooh, yeah.
But until we get a phone call,
Holy crap.
we will be discussing that. I could see the Calvin Klein commercial now. Obsession for Men.
Obsession for Men. Yeah.
It's a jaguar coming into the bar, taking a sniff,
Looking for his mate.
looking for his mate. I mean, it'll be hot, shot in black and white.
And that must have the steam up there, the fog, the dense fog.
And I can see the jaguar lip syncing to the line. Don't be jealous, I'm prettier than you. Liar!
Well, now I feel kind of bad because they're like, on Portland buses, you'll run into a man who's like covered in cologne, and I always thought that he was just being inconsiderate, but I'm sure he was actually a jaguar researcher. That's good.
Yeah, that's good.
I had no idea.
They were running one of those camera traps right there on the bus.
Either that or he's never experienced cologne or anything before, so he was so overwhelmed and he just had to put it on. And maybe if he got to shower and thought it could cover up the funk, you never know. That could be another thing. You
never know. Yeah, I know. Well, I know there's one cologne that drives me nuts, and it's called patchouli. It stinks. And then there's like
smells like hippie.
And then there's like
it's because it's sandalwood.
And then there's sandalwood, which is like
it's earthy. Earthy.
Yeah, well, it's a little too earthy for me because it smells like dirt.
Well,
now, give me my Juicy Couture or my Viva La Juicy or my Couture or.
Well, okay.
I like the light, flowery, fruity smells.
Oh, I like the musk smells like vanilla musk.
Well, see, now that smells hot. I like that.
And Anjali brings out my inner girl.
Why am I seeing an Unchained commercial with Sista Social?
You see, I can bring home the bacon and fry it up in a pan.
No, I'm seeing a sweet, innocent little Mormon boy knocking on the door, and all of a sudden, here's Sista Social going, just doing that whole nail thing, like, how you doing? And like a red bathroom. How you doing? Would you like to come in for?
I'd be having on my tiger stripes.
I can see her now saying, "How you doing? Would you like to come in for a cool, refreshing drink?"
A cool one. Come chill with me, baby.
Of course, I'll listen to you about your church, but how about we do it somewhere more intimate?
And a little bit of a skirt. Frothy aroma.
Oh my God! I am so going to hell for thinking that. My God. More dumb news while we wait for people to give us a call here at 503-288-4442. Give us a call anytime. Let us know that you're out there. Let us know that you love us. If you have a question or a comment for myself, Sista Social, or the guest,
Call us. We're waiting.
no, this is not a 1-900 number.
I'm messing with y'all. No. It's all
Okay, now, this is my dumbest criminals part of the news.
They still exist. My gosh.
Yes,
it's
they
amazing.
still exist. After serving 20 years of fatal DUI, a man gets another DUI. This is out of St. Albans, Vermont.
When was it?
The seventh time he was convicted of drunken driving. It was for killing a 20-year-old man in a head-on crash.
Oh.
But even 19 years in prison couldn't cure Douglas A. Gardner. Barely a month after being released, a Vermont man was charged with driving drunk again, this time after chasing a stolen car down an embankment Saturday. His blood alcohol content was 0.15, nearly twice the legal limit for drivers, police said.
It looks like, do we have a call, they said? Do we have a call?
Do we have a call? Caller, you're on the air with the Alexandra Parish Show. Do you have a question or a comment for myself, Sista Social, or our guest this evening?
What?
Ooh, whoa. Okay, that was feedback.
Oh, they hung up.
Aww. Sometimes you get a few technical difficulties here on the Alexandra Parish Show, but that's okay. That's the beauty of live TV. Okay. He said, now, this is what the court district judge said. Your drinking is one issue, Vermont District Court Judge Gregory Brainville told him on Monday before ordering him to be held without bail. The fact that you drink and get behind the wheel of a car makes it that much worse. I have to agree.
Yeah, totally. Well,
Okay, the guy is a total dumbass.
well, if you get 7, okay. If you get 7, I mean, well, the thing is, I'm surprised they let it go that long 7 times without suspending his license or something.
I know, right?
7 times they keep letting him drive.
Hello, do we have a call? Caller, you're on the air with the. Hello, caller, you're on the air. Hello, caller, you're on the air. Do you have a question or a comment for myself, my guest, or Sista Social?
Okay.
He sounds a little shy there.
We don't bite.
I think he just wants to hear the sound of your voice.
I
I
guess
think
he
so.
does.
He just wants to hear the sound of your voice.
Well, and you know what's really funny? Remember the time we had that one caller and he just kept playing music? It was like we were getting Rickrolled or something.
It was very, very interesting.
Yes.
So, but no, anyway, back to what I said. If you would think that, okay, so the guy lives in Vermont, and after 7 times of a DUI, number one, they should have suspended. Why didn't they not suspend his license and take it away?
Thank
you. Would think. Okay, so
I know, right?
why are they letting him behind the wheel? And then again, and then
that's just ridiculous.
That's just-
Now, Gardner, 54 of Highgate, whose criminal record includes convictions for grand larceny, escape, burglary, false impersonation, and breaking and entering, was convicted of drunk driving in 1976, 1977, 1983, twice in 1985, 1989, and 1991.
Is he trying to go into the book of Guinness Book of World Records or what?
What the hell?
Oh, sounds like we have a...
Caller, you're on the air with the Alexandra Parish Show. Do you have a question or a comment for myself, my guest, or Sista Social?
Yes, I was wondering